Man is an animal that has to be tamed. But man is an animal. Man is an animal that has to be tamed. So my question is, who tamed us and why? Who tamed us and why? Because we tame our children. What we call raising, it's taming. You're breaking them and training them to fit into a society that was created, right? But you're taming your children. You're taming the animal that is man. Because our children naturally are self-preservation by any means necessary. It's self-preservation. Do what's best for self. In essence, they're selfish. Human beings are selfish by nature. We have to train our children to share. We have to train our children on etiquette. You know, in order to train them, you have to enact consequences, which essentially is fear. Consequences is a nice word for fear, because what's the consequence? A punishment. No one likes punishment, so you fear punishment. People fear going to jail. That's why they obey the laws. Most people are not obeying the laws because of the honor system. Because in life you have two choices. It's the honor system and it's fear. Most of this is ran on fear. Very little is running on the honor system. The honor system does exist within the animal kingdom. The honor system. Man, I think, is the least honorary of the honor system, quite honestly. I like that little twister right there. But facts. So, man is an animal that has to be tamed. Who tamed us? And why? You know, ones have a lot of different stories as to who tamed us. And as to why we were tamed. You know? But you can't say that man was not an animal first, because you look at your children, they're animals. They're greedy little animals that would eat up everything and do whatever is best for them to your detriment, with a lack of understanding because they haven't received their fully training yet. They haven't received all their training to understand why you are obedient. You the adult, have been fully trained, so you are obedient. They're puzzled. They don't understand your consequences. They don't understand your speeches because they haven't been fully trained to the obedience. So that's why you have to use consequence, which essentially is fear. The same way like when you break a house dog. You use consequences, or you withhold food. These are the tactics that we use with our children. Consequences, withholding of food, because naturally they're going to just forage and eat all day long in your fridge and in your cupboard, but you can't afford that. So you yell and you scream that they ate all the food, and you give consequences. So essentially, you're breaking the animal. So why? And for who? And who benefits from the breaking of the animal? Now, when I say animal, I'm just saying it's raw state, because, like I said, there's an honorary system among the animals, which is even higher than that of those of the fully trained man. You know? The moral compass of the animals is higher than that of man. But I'm just saying, a lot of the things that children do in their raw state, we break them and train them. tame them away into what we have been fully trained into. Yeah. Why and for who? Peace.